So what are finance professionals reading? They wake up Monday morning with a cup of coffee in their hands and they're scrolling through their iPad. There's a couple of publications that I think are required reading for most finance professionals. It varies depending on what industry you are, but some of the ones that are across the board. First, Matt Levine's Bloomberg editorials called Money Stuff is super popular. He has this way of taking pretty serious topics like FTX blowups, what have you, and whittling them down into really funny, insightful articles. I think the quality has gone down a little bit because I think Matt has an entire team now writing for him, with him, versus back in the day it was just him, train of thought himself. But still a good read that you can skim over in 2 to 5 minutes. Next one, so obviously Wall Street Journal, Economist, Financial Times. Those are the most common headlines that people are scanning every single day to get the lay of the land. For those in the private market, so this would be private equity, venture capital, growth equity, everyone gets the Axios pro rata to get an idea of the deals being done. And so this is a good idea of what multiples things are trading at, how the market is doing in terms of supply and demand of capital. And next, a bunch of different industry newsletters. So this encompasses a bunch of really good Substacks. It is sort of the go-to one on big tech strategy. Semi-analysis is the go-to one on AI infrastructure, GPU economics, and it's really impressive how detailed and good they are when it comes to semiconductor knowledge. Other ones that I can share later, but ones that I enjoy reading would be MBI Deep Dives. He really goes into A+ Warren Buffett style compounding businesses and does great deep analysis on them, similar to what I would do in my actual job. Last one is reading the memos, shareholder letters from really famous investors. So ones that always get sent across the street whenever it's earnings season and they come out. Obviously, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway's, back in the day, Charlie Munger had some input there too. Oaktree, Marks, who made his name through investing in distressed assets. A lot of the big hedge funds, so Pershing Square, whenever they make a new investment, they'll create an entire memo on why they believe in their thesis, and I think that's always a good deep dive to read. Dan Loeb, he'll talk about stuff as well, and it's a good way to get into the mind of these really famous investors because for most of them, they're continuing to do their job because it's fun. They definitely don't need the money to anymore, so they're just so candid, so honest, that I find it refreshing. Although some of them are trying to become celebrities. So I guess that's the one thing money hasn't bought for them yet, fame. So you have to weigh arguments depending on that sometimes as well.
小红书